Hey, what's up?
Mike, how are you?
Good, man. What's going on?
Not too much. I just got your text with the topic for tonight. I wanted to call you. I'm heading back to the apartment. We're going to start tonight more Paine at 8 o'clock Eastern on Patreon and Subscribestar. How you doing?
Good. I'm just coming off the Jersey Turnpike.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to catch you in the car, but you're there braving the mean streets of New Jersey.
Yeah, these people are out of control. They play for keeps up here. I make one mistake and I'll be roadkill. So,
Exactly.
everybody, so shouldn't be driving and talking at the same time. Just shut the fuck up, okay? No,
well, we're hands free, so it's all good. But tonight we got boozy FBI. What can we tell people that we're going to cover that they'll tune in for on Patreon.com/TruePundit and Patreon.com/CrowdsourceTheTruth?
Well, for the last couple of weeks, we've been breaking news on that Patreon show, which is good. About the FBI, we talked about crazy stuff. We haven't even put it out on TruePundit yet. Talked about. Tonight, these guys will all new law. FBI executives loaded up and drunk on the job with the guns and everything, and FBI buildings, and FBI installations. It's all confirmed. Yeah, our stuff is always confirmed. We don't get any credit for it, but it's cool. But tonight, so we'll be breaking more news tonight, telling you about this out-of-control group who have no regard for anything. And don't forget, I haven't even talked about Christopher Wray knows about it, and they did nothing about it, and they're going to do nothing about it.
Wow.
Anything goes with this group. They get all liquored up on your dime, on my dime, on your dime, out of control with the guns and everything. I mean, if you watch the cop shows, you're not supposed to be drinking on the job.
Of course not.
This is
of course
the FBI.
Not. Guns and booze do not mix, as far as I'm aware.
Well, they do now because they're getting paid to drink. These guys are basically professional drinkers. I mean,
wow.
Really, and the intel is solid as it usually is. Actually, I would say usually. I'm being nice. It always is.
Right. I mean, every week when we do a show, Mike, I get a lot of emails from people who are sponsors on Patreon who say this show is so important, you got to put it out to YouTube. But the problem is, James O'Keefe just did that whole expose. YouTube is suppressing stuff. So, I mean, it's not even an issue of you and I can't earn a living if we're putting videos on YouTube. People aren't even going to see them. What we really need is for people who are watching on YouTube to spread the word about Patreon and get more people signed up to Patreon.com/TruePundit and Patreon.com/CrowdsourceTheTruth and Subscribestar.com/CrowdsourceTheTruth. We got to grow that network.
We quit YouTube, True Pundit. We yanked our account. I'm like, I'm not playing this game. Like, I don't have to play your game. You know what I mean?
Hold it.
I mean, I know it's important.
As well.
Well, it's important to other people, but it's like, I know where this is going. I'm going to keep putting videos out. We're going to keep putting videos out, and you're going to yank it one day for some stupid reason, and I'm going to look like an idiot. You know? And I said, well, we can just avoid that by not putting anything on YouTube. That sounds like a better option.
Yeah, I mean, they've got, James O'Keefe has somebody recorded, Dead to Rights, that girl, Jen Gianni or something, her name escapes me, but, I mean, she's flat out saying that they're suppressing conservatives, and obviously, there's accounts that are much bigger than mine and yours, but I think that we're part of that same program. I mean, there was a huge drop-off in views on some of the videos, and the subscribership has been stuck at 82,000 for months, which is totally inconsistent with the performance of the channel.
It's just like Twitter. I mean, it's Twitter, right? It's just typical Twitter, typical big whatever the hell you want to call it. But I mean, our estimates, our lawyers' estimates, our Thomas Paine Twitter should be like 600,000-700,000. It's stuck at 200,000 per year. Give me a fucking break. Give me a break.
Yeah. No, it doesn't make any kind of sense at all. And then something else occurred to me. There are certain videos that I have that were up to like 200,000 views, and some of the co-hosts of those videos have been boasting about that high viewership. I think that might be artificially inflated. When people are on Patreon and Subscribestar, there's nobody coming in there with sock puppet accounts. Well, I can't say for sure nobody, but certainly far fewer. I mean, no one's getting 10,000 sock puppet accounts at $2 a month. So it helps people really cut through the social engineering nonsense and hopefully something's going to happen with Google. I don't know if we're going to be talking about that too much tonight, but we'll focus on the FBI. I know you got to get to where you're going, so I'll put this call
I'm out here kicking ass, man. I kick ass every day. You know, the funny thing about Patreon, real quick, is it's like,
yeah,
you get what you pay for, man. We're dropping bombs every week, and people are in the know. And now these creeps in the media can't rip us off because I'm not putting the stuff out on True Pundit right away. We haven't put anything out in several weeks that we've talked about on Patreon, and I'm kind of trying to wean people off of that and let them know, look, if you're gonna support us, we're happy to give you stuff you can't get anywhere else. But if you're not gonna support us, then you get what everybody else has. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Pretty basic. It's pretty basic. So, it's
all right.
good.
So listen, Mike.
Yeah.
I'll see you at 8. We'll be on patreon.com/truepundit, patreon.com/crowdsourcethetruth, and subscribestar.com/crowdsourcethetruth. More Paine tonight. Boozy FBI brass. Drunk on the job.
It's a big story. It'll be a national story, as usual. These guys are out of control. And nobody's broken more stories on the FBI than we have. I don't care what anybody says.
That is a fact.
I see stuff in the last 2 weeks that have gone like national and it's on Drudge. I'm like, this is a rehash of what we did years ago. These guys have no shame. These journalists have no shame.
That's happening all over the place in independent media. You know, Laura went to Minnesota to investigate Ilhan Omar's house, said that there is no furniture in the house. She was pushing that story 3 months ago that Ilhan Omar may have married her brother or certainly committed immigration fraud. And now, finally, that's getting national attention. So there's a lot of people that want to keep the news that's being put out, on social media and on TruePundit.com. They want to suppress it. So people have got to go to where it is. What did Wayne Gretzky used to say? You got to skate to where the puck is going, right?
Yeah, you go to where the puck is. You don't go to where it was.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what people need to do tonight at 8 o'clock. All right, Mike, I'll talk to you a little later, okay?
Okay, man. You stay safe out there, man.
You too. Drive safe.
Hey, man. Always.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Later.